Welcome to Silicon Valley Asian Business Talk.
So hello, everyone. This is Roger Chen from University of San Francisco Center for Business Studies and Innovation Asia Pacific. First of all, welcome Larry Lee, and thank you for supporting us. Would you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hi, Professor Chen. Thank you for your invitation. It is an honor to be working with you. As myself, my name is Larry Lee. I have a kind of more than 600,000 followers on Douyin, or the Chinese version of TikTok. I'm a founding partner of Amino Capital. The fund has been around for more than 10 years. We're headquartered in downtown Palo Alto. We invest almost 300 companies, and more than 15 of them become a unicorn, and more than 30 of them grow into 100 million to 1 billion valuation companies. We have quite a few partners who has been working together with me on the fund, Amino Capital. We are very technical. Most of them has a PhD in science and engineering. Myself, I have a master degree. That's why I have a called Master Lee, but now this name is not may not be politically correct. So we need to think about a better English name. Very fortunate we got on the Midas list last month, which is like the Oscar for investors. And also, as I mentioned, during the pandemic, in order to work, to communicate with partners and entrepreneurs, I get on the TikTok. Also, during the pandemic, I wrote a book together actually with my team. The title is The Logic of Investment. It's published by Tsinghua publisher. It was written last year actually, but during the pandemic, it was published early this year.
Discussion topic: Knowing beyond existing customers to grow new ventures.
What's your overall observation or even kind of wisdom dealing with, for new ventures, when they, as you say, they keep inventing, they keep adjusting, either by following the customers or understand the customer's needs, or even predicting the customer needs, or another path by looking at the competitors' threats or competitors' move to influence their change. What's your view? Under what situation you think new ventures kind of need to think about? Because I hear some entrepreneurs, they think the most important thing is you really pay attention to your customer, follow your customer, that's it. But do you have slightly different views or examples to say, hey, that's your view between these two sources to make you change or improve?
Yeah, I think that's a very good question. Actually, as an entrepreneur, I think they're facing this question every day. It's like, do I want to continue to follow what they want? Do I really want to do what I think is right? So it's always a struggle. It's always a struggle. So eventually, it is the learning process of an entrepreneur. You really have to get into what you're doing. So you really need to become a product manager. So the good CEO, good founder team, good executive team, they are really the good PM. So at the beginning, maybe they are not familiar with the business because they got the one trick, they get into the way, they get into the business. But as they get into it, they really need to learn, to know more and more. So hopefully at some point, they should know more than one particular customer knows, right? That particular customer or that few customers know what they want. But as a product manager, as a team, you're supposed to know more than they do. You need to look further than what they do, because for those companies, few companies, they look at the bottom line. They look at what they need today. But as a product manager or as a team, as a service provider, you need to think ahead. You need to think what other people want in this industry. So don't be fixed by a few people. So but that easy said than done. See, as a company, you always struggle with these first few customers. Do you want to continue to do what they want, and do you want to just broaden your vision, look ahead? It's a very difficult decision. It's very difficult. That always happens. So that's why I mentioned for the best founder or CEOs, be aware of what's going on. Yeah, be aware of what's going on around you, around the industry. Be aware of what your competitor is doing. Always so-called paranoid, but not scared. Yeah, paranoid. Always think around. Always think what other people are doing. Has to be, yeah, be aware.
Thank you for watching.